Hi boys and girls, this is Miss Blevins here. Today we're going to do a little bit more practice with number lines and identifying and representing addition and subtraction word problems. Yesterday you guys did a fantastic job of learning about what it means to go forward on a number line, what it means to go backwards on a number line, and how to represent a problem. So today we're going to do a little bit more practice. And yesterday you guys used the number line that came in your third grade packet, and you're welcome to do that again today. I'm going to show you how you can draw your own number line if you don't have that third grade packet. So here's my word problem here. It says Fred found 380 seashells on the beach. He gave Jessica 110 of the seashells. How many seashells does he have left? And now that we're in third grade, we want to practice coding our problem. And what I mean by that is there are certain things that we want to do to this problem so it really stands out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to underline my question and I'm going to box this keyword left. If something is left, that tells me that I need to subtract. So I'm going to just put a minus sign. I do know that Fred has 380 seashells and he gave Jessica 110 of those seashells. So maybe I'm still not clear. Remember, step one is to identify. I need to figure out, am I adding or am I subtracting? But let's say I'm really not sure. Maybe I think I'm adding. So what I can do first, and we do this a lot in third grade, we create a strip diagram. And maybe from second grade, you called it a part-part whole. And we still can call it a part-part whole, but we normally call it a strip diagram. So I need to organize my thinking. So remember, I'm still at step one here. I'm trying to identify if I'm adding or if I am subtracting. So I first need to think about, do I have a total or do I need to find a total? Well, I know that Fred found that many on the beach. That's his total. So I'm going to put it, and it doesn't matter top or bottom where you put your total or your whole, but I'm going to go ahead and write 380 total shells. Okay, a good mathematician always labels their problem. So then I need to think about my part. Okay, so I need to think about, what does my part look like here? So I know that he gave Jessica. I know that he gave Jessica 110. So I'm going to put 110 shells he gave Jessica. So if he gave them to Jessica, that means he doesn't have it anymore. They're gone. So I have a part, but I'm missing this part here. And what is that? I need to know the number, and I'm looking at my question here. I need to know the number of shells left. I don't know that. So I have my total shells. I know that he no longer has 380 because he gave 110 to Jessica. So I need to find out how many Fred has left. So I'm missing a part. So this tells me that I need to subtract, because all of this needs to equal all of this. So when I subtract those two numbers, that will give me the difference here. So that number plus this number will equal 380. And we're not worried about solving it today. We're just trying to figure out what operation, adding or subtracting, and then representing it. So we've identified it is subtraction. So now I'm going to come over here, and since we're learning about number lines, we're going to go ahead and draw our number line. And I know that Fred found 380. So I'm going to go ahead and start, and I'm going to go ahead and jump forward 380 shells. And I'm going to go ahead and just write that, 380 shells. And I know that Jessica was given 110 of those shells. So I don't want to go forward. If I go forward, that means my number line is my numbers are getting larger, which means I'm adding. So I don't want to go forward, but I do need to go backwards. So when I go backwards here, okay, when I go backwards, this means that I am subtracting the 110 shells. So this point right here is what I'm trying to find. I need to know when I'm at 380 and I go backwards, I subtract 110, what is that? I don't want to just leave it a question mark because I know a good mathematician has labels. So I know. So all of this is 380 shells. I know that this point right here is 380. I've subtracted 110. So I'm trying to find the number of shells that are left, okay? So I've identified its subtraction by using a strategy of a strip diagram. I have represented this problem in the strip diagram as a number line. So now our second part is an equation. Just like 2 plus 2 is 4, 5 plus 5 is 10. Sometimes you'll hear it be called a number sentence. So what I'm going to do now is put this all together. I have 380 shells minus 110 shells, and that will equal my number of shells left. So from second grade, you wrote it horizontally. So we're going to start practicing writing it vertically, up and down. 380 minus 110. And remember, you want to line up your ones, your tens, and your hundreds. You want to always make sure those are lined up. And this will tell me my answer, which is a difference when we're subtracting. The answer to a subtraction problem is the difference, okay? All right, so go ahead and watch the next video. It is still using a number line, but addition.